Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. They got Whiteside. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's Hill, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers' 5.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Now here's Ellis, following the miss by Freak, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Monte Ellis.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Derrick Rose is second.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
The feed to Brown. Bulls moving the ball around. Shots good from Butler.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ellis dishes to George. Right side a screen. Hill kicks to Ellis. Pass to Hill. Lets it go with the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 14. Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
George passes to Whiteside. Dishes it to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the basket by Hill.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Chicago leading. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Rose. Down low. And Hill over to help. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Brown. He has 14 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here is Hill. He has 6. Whiteside a screen on Rose. Hill outside for George. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Dudley dishes to Brown. No good from 11 feet.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Hill kicks to George. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Goes back up. Brown, good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Hill passes to Whiteside. From deep, George. That's good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the...
There's the bucket. Good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Pick up by Hill. Whiteside kicks to George. To the inside. Whiteside, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Brown. There's the double team from Whiteside. And Gasol slams it in.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
For Indiana, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw drops for Hill. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Whiteside. Turner comes in for George. Matthews, he's checked in for Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for George Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Noah with a screen on Matthews. Noah high post. From the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pacers trail by 6. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Felton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader, and the shot is long. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Lawson kicks to Matthews. They set the screen. He dishes it to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Let's go. And it's Matthews again missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the pass to Portis. From deep three-point range, and the Bulls get it back. Felton kicks to Mirotic to end the drought, and that one's good. Mirotic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And the deficit would be bigger, but they've done a great job getting offensive rebounds and turning those rebounds into...
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Well, hopefully we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. And
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Brown, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. And it's Brown missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Hill dishes to Turner. Kicks it to George. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Whiteside, the pass to Turner. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Bulls leading by 9. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Ellis. Indiana again missing. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Turner with the screen on Gasol. And it's Hill penetrating. Some solid defense from Brown.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
The Pacers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Hill against Rose. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside, and he jams it with authority.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Freak number 1.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Chicago leading by 7. Now the dish to Butler. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 27 points for Freak.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make him pay when he's open.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Rotate over.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Whiteside. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Pacers trail by 10. Ellis outside. It's George on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Brown with it. He's got 27. Shoots. Got a piece of it. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Turner with a screen for Hill. And George, here we go, and slammed in by Whiteside.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
The shot by George, wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got 12.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They double him with George. Butler kicks to Doug. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Paul George with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got the fast break chance. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Hill. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Jared Dudley. To the paint, here's Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pacers trail by 12. Chicago on defense. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Rose against Ellis. To the middle. And it's blocked by Brown. They get it back. Ellis can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Feeds it to George. A 3-ball. Here's Whiteside, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Rose dishes to Brown. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Right side a screen. Ellis, the pass to Matthews. Back to Ellis from 17 feet out. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And here is Ellis. 11 points in the game. He kicks it to Hill. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. The Bulls leading by 10. Now the feed to Mirotic. Here's Brown. He sinks the 11-footer. Brown's got 18 points just in the second half.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Move the ball.
Butler in the corner. Off the screen, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Butler's got 19 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Powell, that's good.
Boy, Montel is showing you he can body up the defender there.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brown kicks to Felton. Butler in the corner. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Butler. Brown's got 40 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Powell inside, defended by Butler. Powell kicks to Hill. Again, Indiana. The Bulls leading by 12. Over in the corner, Brown. From beyond the arc, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Passes it to Hill. Matthews against Brown. Matthews into the lane, and it's blocked by Brown.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. First free throw is good. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Bulls, Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Raymond Felton.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And he gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here is Lawson. He feeds it to Hill. Again, missing Hill.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's Brown with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A three-pointer. Lawson. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And he makes the first. Turner's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Brown drops them both. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Lawson outside. Six to shoot. And Turner kicks to Powell. From deep. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. Dishes to Temple. Butler passes to Brown. Powell kicks to Lawson. Rebounded by Temple.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front, leading by 17. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get the Pacers making a change here. Ellis has checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Brown is checked in for Portis. Ellis is out there with Powell. Then it's Turner. Then it's Paul George, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Ellis dishes to George. Whiteside kicks to Powell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. George, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Ellis, the pass to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Brown's got 51.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Rose. Pass to Brown. There's the double team from Whiteside. Took him no time at all on that one. 53 points for Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And it's Turner off the drive. Whiteside a screen. From deep, George. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Butler with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Whiteside a screen, shoots off the screen, and Gasol sends it back. It's Brown on the wing. He's feeling it. Can't hit. And Indiana will come the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's Powell. Sinks the triple.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And it's Brown missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Whiteside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Seraphin. Hendricks.
Chicago leading by 20. And then Brown with the dunk.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. They set the pick. Inside, Whiteside, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds and the 2 nice steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And here's Dudley for 3, but they'll get another chance. And a wide open look for Noah. And the baseline jumper, no good. And George, here we go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Brown, good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
George dishes to Whiteside. They set the pick. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Back to Rose. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Noah. Tries yet again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Indiana.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Chicago leading by 22. Brown outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
To the paint. Here's Noah. Here's Dudley. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Dudley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Hill kicks to Whiteside. Pick up by Hill. Here's Ellis, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Turner with the steal. Butler against Hill. He dishes it to Ellis. Turner with the screen for Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's sent back by George. And that one's good by Noah. The Pacers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Now Hill. Whiteside, a screen on Dudley. From deep, George, and he gets it to go. George has got 19 points.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Brown against Turner. Noah the screen. He hits Brown with the drive. Off loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Hill kicks to Whiteside. Pick up by Hill. Whiteside, the pass to Ellis. Plays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Back to Rose. Brown kicks to Dudley. On the wing, Brown. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Noah. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Indiana calls timeout.
Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. We spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Hill dishes to Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Third personal foul.
The Pacers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside, George. Inside, Turner. Great defense that time from Noah. The Bulls leading by 23. Brown the pass to Dudley. Brown kicks to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Dudley's shot is good.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Hill dishes to George. Whiteside a screen on Butler. The shot by George, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal.
The first one falls.
How about the night Noah is having? He's got 13 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic is checked in for Dudley. Temple comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Felton in for Derrick Rose.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the Monster. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lawson outside. Inside, Aldrich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Pacers.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Here's Powell. He's covered by Felton. And the pass to Powell. Sent away. And the Chicago Bulls will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight and make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in